Chelsea 2, Everton 0, and all of a sudden it looks lovely and rosy, right? Chelsea outclassed Everton at Stamford Bridge. It was a professional performance in the sense that we controlled it from minute 0 to minute 90. It was phenomenal in every which way. Kai Havertz balls out in that false 9 position, and every single one of you goes on with a smile on their face, right? Wait, no one's at the stadium. Welcome to the Gaff Guys here, and today's video is a great one. This performance was fantastic. This felt like the old Chelsea. You know, when we controlled the game from the outset, we bossed teams. The other team never had a sniff, and that's the beauty about today's performance. There's so many things to take away from this game, and no, not Richarlison's dead trim. Listen, his barber needs to be arrested. It should be illegal to make haircuts to that extent. What is that fade? I don't understand, innit? But let's get into the video. But before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're happy we got the 3 points, and we're going to secure second place, because we are going to get second. Manchester United need to be very careful, because we will secure second place. I'm telling you. The lineup came out, and Tuchel, as he promises always, rotated very well. Not too many, 1 or 2 smooth. Rudiger goes out the team and Zouma comes in. And we're going to talk about Zouma's performance today, because it was a very interesting one for me. Callum Hudson-Odoi gets a start, and so does Kai Havertz. And for me, that was very exciting to see the idea of Werner, Kai Havertz and Cho, and I don't think they disappointed. We will talk about them as a collective unit, but first of all, let's get into the first thing. The man of the match was Kai Havertz. The man of the match was Kai Havertz. If you don't know, you know in it. So tell me in the comments below who was yours, but Kai Havertz was on fire today. The first goal, okay, there was a nice little interchange from Callum Hudson-Odoi, Alonso. The ball comes in. He should be scoring, in my opinion, with a better contact, but it happened and it didn't go in. It was a good deflection and the goal goes in. 1-0 Chelsea. The goal that was disallowed really irritated me, because it was such a good, for me, I don't know if that was a goal or not, because the angles were indecisive. What happened to the benefit of doubt to the striker? What happened to the benefit of doubt going to the striker? Because from one angle, Godfrey's blocking it. The other angle, it looks like a handball. And the third angle, it looked like no handball. Once again, indecisiveness from VAR. Indecisive, inconclusive. We don't have good angles. Yet, his all-round play was amazing. He was fantastic, honestly. He won a penalty. His passing was decisive. It was aggressive. And we were happy. This is what I can't believe. Like, we have a player playing false 9 that's better than Firmino. Like, I'm gassed. That is only an. The second takeaway is we need to find a spot for Christensen in this team. Andreas Christensen has been reborn and he's been revitalized. Get him on a new contract, because you don't want to let talent like this go anytime soon. Keep him just in case he becomes world class, because this player is playing so confident. And this was the big test for me and him, because I needed to see, right? I needed to see, is this going to be you being soft against Calvert-Lewin, or are you going to be aggressive and powerful today? And he was aggressive and powerful. He was clinical with his passing out the back. Not the same can be said about his fellow centre-halves, but his passing today was phenomenal. For me, when Thiago Silva comes back into this team in the middle, you need to put him on the right. You need to put him on the right or on the left, one of the 2 positions, because he needs to play. He gives us a different element. He brings it out from the back, and all of a sudden, it's nicer build-up. Imagine Thiago, Kovacic, Jorginho, and Christensen building up from the back. We're fantastic. Once again, Caltech showed us. Callum Hudson-Odoi once again showed us he's one of the best players in this team. He needs to play. This guy, the further he is up that pitch, the better his performances are. His passing is fantastic. One day, I think he's going to punch up Alonso, because Alonso is just not a willing runner. He's never in sync. The goal, right, the first one, was all Callum. Callum beat a man, beat a second man, plays a beautiful through ball through Alonso. Alonso just needs to cross it in the right area, which he does, and all of a sudden, 1-0 Chelsea. But that first, instant where he beat 2 men and played the through ball, it reminded me of Hazard. He's nowhere near as good as Hazard at this moment in time, but I was reminiscent of Eden Hazard. Like, Hazard used to do that for us all the time. Like, literally hang on to the ball and create stuff. And he wouldn't get the assist because there was another pass in between, but the key passes were mad. He's got another assist for Kai Havertz's goal, but we've already spoken about that. Chipped was delicate. They've got a great connection, and I can't wait to see that develop throughout the years. But otherwise, he was fantastic as well, close to being man of the match. One little criticism was, I think we need to improve with our 2 centre-backs on the right and the left-hand side. And possibly we could get better in the passing range going forward, with Rudiger and Christensen being out wide with Thiago Silva in the middle. I think there were too many occasions where Zouma was uncomfortable on the ball, and when he was coming out with it, it was on his left-hand side, and I feel sorry for him because he's not left-footed, and you can see he looks just as uncomfortable as I would. I'm not gonna lie. Bruv, you lot have not seen my left foot. It is terrible. Everything's overemphasized, and Zouma was the exact same. And with Azpilicueta, he's so good, and he offers the intangibles in leadership and belief and effort and adrenaline. This is the key, and this is the annoying. He's not good enough on the ball. And we need players to play through balls. There were so many occasions where Kai's pointing and running, and Timo's pointing and running. Timo most probably would have missed the way he's been going on recently. But the through balls need to be going through, and they did not arrive. And it's so frustrating. It needs to be a little bit better to go to that next level. Rudiger and Christensen, it could work. I'm not going to lie to you. Reece James played very well today. Number 5, Reece James played very, very well today. Reece James's overall performance was fantastic. He was strong defensively. He was jumping into tackles, winning those 50-50s. The only thing with Reece is sometimes he jumps in too much in his own box. Like, the guy's going away from goal, he's so aggressive in, and it's like Reece, you need to get the balance right between being too overly eager to win the ball and not putting any effort in. Because if you clip someone, they're going away from goal. Why did you do that? There's no threat at this moment in time. Like, he needs to be a bit switched on. Going forward, he was very good today. He was taking men on. He was beating them. Good delivery, good passes. There was 1 or 2 occasions where he didn't release the ball quick enough, but there were others where he was very proactive, and I liked that. For me, if Reece is going to play wing back, he needs to develop that side of his game, and today was steps in the right direction, and he is young, so the evolution will come slowly, but we just need to appreciate it a bit more. And it's good, it's building blocks, isn't it? Baby blocks. Jorginho is our top scorer in the league. Let that sink in. Jorginho got his 6th penalty this year, and all of a sudden life is good. Jorginho and Kovacic played very well today. The challenge of Allen, Gomez and Sigurdsson is a tough one. They're no pushovers. They're very good players, and there's a reason why Everton are 5th place and right behind us in the league. They're a very good side, and those two, in my opinion, held their own. With N'Golo Kante coming on in the second half, it looked a lot better. Look, the 3 of them look very fresh, very eager, and it's a good vibes around the team, man. Tuchel's really Tuchel. Can't say his name. Tuchel. I like it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tuchel. Not gonna lie. The way they're playing, there's just a lot of energy there. Like, it makes me happy to see him managing our squad. The 3 of them are getting enough game time where none of them are overused, overutilized. Everything's just fine. Kante came on, looked like a machine. He looked like an absolute machine. And then Jorginho talked a penalty away. Kova had a great game, won every 50-50. We can't really complain, man. This is the Kafka's view. Like, I know you're all happy. I'm happy. This puts us in such a good position for top 4. I think we're going to get 2nd. I've told you lot already. In the comments below, let me know where you guys think we're going to finish. Who was your man of the match? And yeah, do you think this is top 4 secured? But this was the match review. 6 things you lot needed to know. And yeah, we might talk about more stuff tomorrow. But peace out. I'm out. Bye.